My eyes are blue and I wear glasses to see clearly. My eyes are blue and I wear glasses to see clearly.
ดวงตาของฉันเป็นสีฟ้าและฉันใส่แว่นตาเพื่อมองเห็นได้ชัดเจน
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
My eyes. My eyes are blue. Are blue. And I wear glasses. Wear glasses to see clearly. To see clearly.
My eyes. My eyes are blue. Are blue. And I wear glasses. Wear glasses to see clearly. To see clearly.
My eyes. My eyes are blue. Are blue. And I wear glasses. Wear glasses to see clearly. To see clearly.
She has long eyelashes that make her eyes look bigger. She has long eyelashes that make her eyes look bigger.
เธอมีขนตายาวที่ทำให้ดวงตาของเธอดูใหญ่ขึ้น
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
She has long eyelashes. Has long eyelashes that make her eyes look bigger. Her eyes look bigger.
She has long eyelashes. Has long eyelashes that make her eyes look bigger. Her eyes look bigger.
She has long eyelashes. Has long eyelashes that make her eyes look bigger. Her eyes look bigger.
His nose is big, but it suits his face well. His nose is big, but it suits his face well.
จมูกของเขาใหญ่แต่เข้ากับใบหน้าของเขาได้ดี
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
His nose is big. But it suits his face well. Suits his face well.
His nose is big. But it suits his face well. Suits his face well.
His nose is big. But it suits his face well. Suits his face well.
I have a small mouth, so I find it hard to eat large bites. I have a small mouth, so I find it hard to eat large bites.
ฉันมีปากเล็กจึงลำบากในการกินคำใหญ่
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
I have a small mouth. Have a small mouth. So I find it hard. Find it hard to eat large bites. To eat large bites.
I have a small mouth. Have a small mouth. So I find it hard. Find it hard to eat large bites. To eat large bites.
I have a small mouth. Have a small mouth. So I find it hard. Find it hard to eat large bites. To eat large bites.
Your lips are red like you just applied lipstick. Your lips are red like you just applied lipstick.
ริมฝีปากของคุณแดงราวกับคุณเพิ่งทาลิปสติก
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
Your lips. Your lips are red. Are red. Like you. Like you. Just applied lipstick. Just applied lipstick.
Your lips. Your lips are red. Are red. Like you. Like you. Just applied lipstick. Just applied lipstick.
Your lips. Your lips are red. Are red. Like you. Like you. Just applied lipstick. Just applied lipstick.
My ears are small, but I can hear very well. My ears are small, but I can hear very well.
หูของฉันเล็กแต่ฉันได้ยินดีมาก
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
My ears. My ears are small. Are small. But I can hear very well. Can hear very well.
My ears. My ears are small. Are small. But I can hear very well. Can hear very well.
My ears. My ears are small. Are small. But I can hear very well. can hear very well.
She has a round face that makes her look younger. She has a round face that makes her look younger.
เธอมีใบหน้ากลมที่ทำให้เธอดูเด็กลง
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
She has a round face. Has a round face. That makes her look younger. Her look younger.
She has a round face. Has a round face. That makes her look younger. Her look younger.
She has a round face. Has a round face. That makes her look younger. Her look younger.
His cheeks are rosy, especially when he smiles. His cheeks are rosy, especially when he smiles.
แก้มของเขาเป็นสีชมพูโดยเฉพาะเมื่อเขายิ้ม
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
His cheeks are rosy. Especially when he smiles.
His cheeks are rosy. Especially when he smiles.
His cheeks are rosy. Especially when he smiles.
I like your smile because it lights up your whole face. I like your smile because it lights up your whole face.
ฉันชอบรอยยิ้มของคุณเพราะมันทำให้ใบหน้าของคุณสว่างไสว
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
I like your smile. Because it lights up your whole face.
I like your smile. Because it lights up your whole face.
I like your smile. Because it lights up your whole face.
My hair is curly and I need to use a lot of conditioner. My hair is curly and I need to use a lot of conditioner.
ผมของฉันหยิกและฉันต้องใช้ครีมนวดผมมาก
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
My hair. My hair is curly. Is curly. And I need to use. Need to use a lot of conditioner. A lot of conditioner.
My hair. My hair is curly. Is curly. And I need to use. Need to use a lot of conditioner. A lot of conditioner.
My hair. My hair is curly. Is curly. And I need to use. Need to use a lot of conditioner. A lot of conditioner.
He has a big forehead which gives him a unique look. He has a big forehead which gives him a unique look.
เขามีหน้าผากใหญ่ซึ่งทำให้เขาดูมีเอกลักษณ์
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
He has a big forehead. Has a big forehead which gives him a unique look. A unique look.
The has a big forehead. Has a big forehead which gives him a unique look. A unique look.
He has a big forehead. Has a big forehead which gives him a unique look. A unique look.
Her eyebrows are thick and well-shaped. Her eyebrows are thick and well-shaped.
คิ้วของเธอหนาและมีรูปทรงที่ดี
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
Her eyebrows are thick. And well-shaped.
Her eyebrows are thick. And well-shaped.
Her eyebrows are thick. And well-shaped.
I have a dimple on my chin that shows when I laugh. I have a dimple on my chin that shows when I laugh.
ฉันมีลักยิ้มที่คางที่แสดงให้เห็นเมื่อฉันหัวเราะ
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
I have a dimple. On my chin. On my chin. That shows. That shows. When I laugh. When I laugh.
I have a dimple. Have a dimple. On my chin. On my chin. That shows. That shows. When I laugh. When I laugh.
I have a dimple. Have a dimple. On my chin. On my chin. That shows. That shows. When I laugh. When I laugh.
Your teeth are white, and you have a beautiful smile. Your teeth are white, and you have a beautiful smile.
ฟันของคุณขาวและคุณมีรอยยิ้มที่สวยงาม
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
Your teeth. Your teeth are white. Are white. And you. And you have a beautiful smile. Have a beautiful smile.
Your teeth. Your teeth are white. Are white. And you. And you have a beautiful smile. Have a beautiful smile.
Your teeth. Your teeth are white. Are white. And you. And you have a beautiful smile. Have a beautiful smile.
His tongue is pink, and he uses it to taste delicious food. His tongue is pink, and he uses it to taste delicious food.
ลิ้นของเขาเป็นสีชมพูและเขาใช้มันชิมอาหารอร่อย
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
His tongue. His tongue is pink. Is pink. And he. And he uses it. Uses it to taste delicious food. To taste delicious food.
His tongue. His tongue is pink. Is pink. And he. And he uses it. Uses it to taste delicious food. To taste delicious food.
His tongue. His tongue is pink. Is pink. And he. And he uses it. Uses it to taste delicious food. To taste delicious food.
She has a sharp jawline that adds to her striking appearance. She has a sharp jawline that adds to her striking appearance.
ธอมีแนวกรามที่คมซึ่งเพิ่มความโดดเด่นให้กับรูปลักษณ์ของเธอ
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
She has a sharp jawline. Has a sharp jawline. That adds to her striking appearance. To her striking appearance.
She has a sharp jawline. Has a sharp jawline. That adds to her striking appearance. To her striking appearance.
She has a sharp jawline. Has a sharp jawline. That adds to her striking appearance. To her striking appearance.
My scalp is itchy, so I need to use a special shampoo. My scalp is itchy, so I need to use a special shampoo.
หนังศีรษะของฉันคัน ดังนั้นฉันต้องใช้แชมพูพิเศษ
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
My scalp is itchy. So I need to use a special shampoo.
My scalp is itchy. So I need to use a special shampoo.
My scalp is itchy. So I need to use a special shampoo.
He has a bald head, which he shaves every morning. He has a bald head, which he shaves every morning.
เขามีหัวล้านซึ่งเขาโกนทุกเช้า
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
He has a bald head. Which he shaves every morning.
The has a bald head. Which he shaves every morning.
He has a bald head. Which he shaves every morning. Shaves every morning.
Her neck is long and elegant, perfect for wearing necklaces. Her neck is long and elegant, perfect for wearing necklaces.
คอของเธอยาวและสง่างามเหมาะกับการใส่สร้อยคอ
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
Her neck. Her neck is long and elegant. Is long and elegant. Perfect for wearing necklaces. Perfect for wearing necklaces.
Her neck. Her neck is long and elegant. Is long and elegant. Perfect for wearing necklaces. Perfect for wearing necklaces.
Her neck. Her neck is long and elegant. Is long and elegant. Perfect for wearing necklaces. Perfect for wearing necklaces.
I have a mole on my cheek that I consider a beauty mark. I have a mole on my cheek that I consider a beauty mark.
ฉันมีไฝที่แก้มซึ่งฉันถือว่าเป็นจุดงาม
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
I have a mole. Have a mole on my cheek. On my cheek. That I consider. That I consider a beauty mark. A beauty mark.
I have a mole. Have a mole on my cheek. On my cheek. That I consider. That I consider a beauty mark. A beauty mark.
I have a mole. Have a mole on my cheek. On my cheek. That I consider. That I consider a beauty mark. A beauty mark.
Your nostrils are flaring because you're breathing heavily. Your nostrils are flaring because you're breathing heavily.
รูจมูกของคุณบานเพราะคุณหายใจแรง
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
Your nostrils. Your nostrils are flaring. Are flaring because you're breathing heavily. Breathing heavily.
Your nostrils. Your nostrils are flary. Are flary because you're breathing heavily. Breathing heavily.
Your nostrils. Your nostrils are flaring. Are flaring because you're breathing heavily. Breathing heavily
His beard is thick and requires regular trimming. His beard is thick and requires regular trimming.
เคราของเขาหนาและต้องการการตัดแต่งเป็นประจำ
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
His beard. His beard is thick. Is thick. And requires. And requires. Regular trimming. Regular trimming.
His beard. His beard is thick. Is thick. And requires. And requires. Regular trimming. Regular trimming.
His beard. His beard is thick. Is thick. And requires. And requires. Regular trimming. Regular trimming.
She wears glasses on her eyes to read books. She wears glasses on her eyes to read books.
เธอสวมแว่นตาเพื่ออ่านหนังสือ
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
She. She wears glasses. Wears glasses on her eyes. On her eyes. To read books. To read books.
She. She wears glasses. Wears glasses on her eyes. On her eyes. To read books. To read books.
She. She wears glasses. Wears glasses on her eyes. On her eyes. To read books. To read books.
My face feels dry, so I apply moisturizer every day. My face feels dry, so I apply moisturizer every day.
ใบหน้าของฉันรู้สึกแห้งดังนั้นฉันจึงใช้มอยเจอไรเซอร์ทุกวัน
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
My face. My face feels dry. Feels dry. So I. So I. Apply moisturizer. Apply moisturizer. Every day. Every day.
My face. My face feels dry. Feels dry. So I. So I. Apply moisturizer. Apply moisturizer. Every day. Every day.
My face. My face feels dry. Feels dry. So I. So I. Apply moisturizer. Apply moisturizer. Every day. Every day.
His sideburns are growing, giving him a classic look. His sideburns are growing, giving him a classic look.
จอนผมของเขากำลังยาวขึ้นทำให้เขาดูคลาสสิก
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
His sideburns. His sideburns are growing. Are growing. Giving him. Giving him a classic look. A classic look.
His sideburns. His sideburns are growing. Are growing. Giving him. Giving him a classic look. A classic look.
His sideburns. His sideburns are growing. Are growing. Giving him. Giving him a classic look. A classic look.
Her eyelashes are long and she often uses mascara. Her eyelashes are long and she often uses mascara.
ขนตาของเธอยาวและเธอมักใช้มัสคาร่า
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
Her eyelashes. Her eyelashes are long. Are long. And she. And she often uses mascara. Often uses mascara.
Her eyelashes. Her eyelashes are long. Are long. And she. And she often uses mascara. Often uses mascara.
Her eyelashes. Her eyelashes are long. Are long. And she. And she often uses mascara. Often uses mascara.
I have a pimple on my nose that I hope will go away soon. I have a pimple on my nose that I hope will go away soon.
ฉันมีสิวที่จมูกซึ่งฉันหวังว่าจะหายไปในไม่ช้า
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
I have a pimple. Have a pimple on my nose. On my nose. That I hope. That I hope will go away soon. Will go away soon.
I have a pimple. Have a pimple on my nose. On my nose. That I hope. That I hope will go away soon. Will go away soon.
I have a pimple. Have a pimple on my nose. On my nose. That I hope. That I hope Will go away soon. Will go away soon.
Your hair is shiny and looks very healthy. Your hair is shiny and looks very healthy.
ผมของคุณเงางามและดูสุขภาพดีมาก
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
Your hair. Your hair is shiny. Is shiny. And looks. And looks. Very healthy. Very healthy.
Your hair. Your hair is shiny. Is shiny. And looks. And looks. Very healthy. Very healthy.
Your hair. Your hair is shiny. Is shiny. And looks. And looks very healthy. Very healthy.
His lips are chapped, so he needs to use lip balm. His lips are chapped, so he needs to use lip balm.
ริมฝีปากของเขาแห้งแตก ดังนั้นเขาต้องใช้ลิปบาล์ม
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
His lips. His lips are chapped. Are chapped. So he needs to use lip balm. Lip balm.
His lips. His lips are chapped. Are chapped. So he needs to use lip balm. Lip balm.
His lips. His lips are chapped. Are chapped. So he needs to use lip balm. Lip balm.
She has a beauty mark on her forehead that stands out. She has a beauty mark on her forehead that stands out.
เธอมีจุดงามที่หน้าผากที่โดดเด่น
มาฝึกพูดประโยคนี้กันค่ะ
She has a beauty mark. Has a beauty mark on her forehead. On her forehead. That stands out. That stands out.
She has a beauty mark. Has a beauty mark on her forehead. On her forehead. That stands out. That stands out.
She has a beauty mark. Has a beauty mark on her forehead. On her forehead. That stands out. That stands out.